Hi B2.
Hi!
Today we're gonna go over Gyotaku, the art of printing fish.
Today we will be needing supplies, so we will be needing gloves, black paint, what is non-toxic, so we can eat the fish, a paintbrush, and a bowl, any brush. We will be needing rice paper, the tradition of Japanese. I don't know. You can use any paper too. You will be needing a stuffed animal.
We don't need that today.
Okay. And we'll be needing a lot of towels.
All right. What else are we need?
The fish.
Okay, let's go catch one.
Come on.
What do we have today?
We
Let's see.
have a maki.
All right. Okay, what are we gonna do?
Next up, wash the fish.
Okay.
Or repair it.
Okay, when cleaning the fish, you want to make sure that you're very gentle so you don't take off any scales or make any bruising of the fish. What you want to try and do is take off any slime or blood so that it doesn't get onto the painting, because that way it can preserve the painting for a long time. Now it's time to dry the fish. We're checking to see if there's any water. A lot of times it's behind some of the fins and some of the gills and back fin and the nose and mouth. So we want to make sure that none of the water or slime transfers over to our paper. Okay, here we're gonna put on some paint on the fish. First, I'm trying to make the fins look like how I want it to appear in the picture.
And I'm helping him.
Okay, so Emma is putting on some black non-toxic paint that I mixed with a little bit of water so that it's a little bit easier to work with. Also, we don't want the paint to be too dark so that when we paint it, it's not all black and you can see the color.
All black.
We are also painting in the direction of the scales so that it doesn't break off the scales.
And now we're gonna pat it.
So don't forget about the fins. Another important tip is don't put too much paint, because then it's gonna not dry, and it's gonna have big blotches on your painting. So here,
So now we're patting it.
yeah, we're gently patting it so that we're taking off the paints. Next step is to
Get your rice paper.
get the rice paper, figure out how you want the fish printed. I forgot to use the gloves, so you can see my hands are kind of dirty. But now you just put it on. And then feel the fish. You can lift the paper just a little bit, but not too much. Feel the head out to get the shape. And there's really no way to get this wrong, because fish comes in all types of shapes and sizes. Okay. Now that it looks like we got everything, you can peel it off and see what you got. Looks like I forgot this whole area over here. Before we start painting, let's learn about Gyotaku. Gyotaku origin started way back in Japan by fishermen who would share stories about their legendary catches. But because the fish was eaten and there was no cameras, it was hard to believe them. So they started to print their fish, write a story about how it was caught, and sign it as proof. Today, that has evolved into art. So you can see there's a bunch of imperfections, but you can fix that up with a charcoal pencil. Now it's time to pick out colors. I see yellow, green, and blues, but the amazing thing about mahis is that they can change to all sorts of colors, and I've never seen any two mahis look exactly alike. I'm also using watercolors, but you can use pens, pencils, crayons, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so you can see that me and Emma are starting with our blues, working our ways down. With the next color is green and yellow. But like I said earlier, you can use any color you want. And main thing is you take your time. Like you can see, Emma took a little break and
Drink some hot chocolate.
to drink some hot chocolate, and I still went and
Concentrated.
Yes, trying to stay inside some lines and
And
just make sure you're having fun and painting it however you want. So I'm painting the fins here. I am going in a way where my hand doesn't get smudged on the face. So I went from left to right.
And now I'm back.
And Emma's back. I'm painting in the eyeball. And Emma's gonna catch up to me really fast. Now I'm adding in some spots. And
I'm looking for my mom. And I found her, so now I came back and I was decorating.
So the last thing you do for Gyotaku is you sign your art to show that this is yours, and then you stamp it.
And I already signed mine.
And that's it.
And then you're done. I hope you had fun.
And learned a lot.
Now it's time to cook and eat.
Aloha.